Fishing spots like these are most popular to the suburban and urban Minnesotans because it allows them to reconnect with nature and allows them to possibly catch a fish or two for dinner. But these spots might not be like this for much longer. Pollution, among other factors, endanger the freshwater mussels of Minnesota. Like all things on Earth, the Mississippi River and all of its inhabitants are interconnected. This is true not just for organisms like freshwater fish and the Higgins pearly-eyed mussel, but for the people of Minnesota. Fishing has created 43,000 plus jobs in Minnesota and has had a large impact on the state's GDP. Things like fishing, with $4.7 billion being spent on everything surrounding the fishing industry, including gas, lodging, and everything in between. The mussel population is dropping, and if things keep going the way they are now, that number could continue to drop until they disappear completely. Many people, including Minnesotans, are unaware of how important these creatures are. We found this to be an accurate statement when we asked the people about mussels at Crystal Lake.
I think it's important to have natural species in the habitat instead of like Lake Marion, the trees for zebra mussel, which is an invasive species. So that's probably that. A lot of activity here.
Here it's zebra mussels, milfoil,
Yeah.
much coontail.
Yeah, local species.
Waters are dredging for boating and kind of shipment of like artists going up and down the Mississippi. You can see this picture in the top. See your left, we just dredge out the bottoms of the riverways so we can make it deeper so these barges can pass through. And by adding in dams for hydroelectric power, this is Minnesota, the lock up in Minneapolis. In your top right, we're isolating fish populations from mussel populations so we don't get the same dispersal. And we're also controlling these rivers. We like to live near rivers because they give us water. It's water we drink. It's water we dump our waste into. And this is a picture I took in Alaska, this meandering river. This is what rivers naturally do. They meander. This is the Mississippi River from Lake.
The bit of the Mississippi River between Minneapolis and St. Paul is one of the last parts of the river that has the environment to support native mussels. This is one of the small and rare areas where the invasive and cancerous zebra mussels haven't taken over. Native mussels are indicators of a river's health. Mussels are tough but vulnerable to long-term threats like contamination, physical disturbances, and invasive species. We can easily know if our rivers face threats due to a low population of mussels. Native mussels living in our lakes and rivers filter oxygen, tiny plankton, and nutrient particles from the water, cleansing the water in the process and absorbing what they consume into their bodies and shells. Mussels are at the base of our aquatic ecosystems, and without this vital piece, our waters and all of their inhabitants will disappear. Our own people are unaware of the problem we face. How are we supposed to rehabilitate our lakes and rivers if people are not properly educated on the importance of mussels? There are steps we can take to save our waters, and in turn save countless jobs across the state. We are the land of 10,000 lakes. We need to keep those lakes alive. Fishing, swimming, and boating are just a few ways to enjoy the outdoors and our beautiful land. If we lose our beloved waters and let them die, we will no longer be able to make those memories we keep so close to our hearts. Save our waters by saving our mussels. Mussel Up, Minnesota.